Alright, today we're going to be learning about the Sequoia cash registers. First thing you need to know is how to log into it as a cashier. Well, luckily, I have got everybody's Buck ID program to be able to work. And all we have to do is slide the Buck ID and we're in. Okay. Let's take a little tour here. Alright, you see we got choices here currently of eat in or take out. Well, since it's on delivery, all orders are going to be for takeout, so we'll start by hitting takeout. Here we come into the first category. Here at the top we have the categories. The first one is pizza, the second one is sandwich and wraps, the third is salads, and then get to the additional ones, you're going to scroll over using the arrow keys. Fourth ones are wings, fifth one is salad and dessert, and the sixth one is beverages. Now one major change from last year to this year is with our canned sodas. Now you notice we only have a choice between 6 and 12 packs. Our sodas now only going to be sold in 6 and 12 packs. And we sell all of our variety of flavors in both 6 and 12 packs. Alright, let's see how we ring in the pizza now under the new system. We're going to use the arrow keys to go back. We're going to start with a 9-inch pizza. Let's select a 9-inch barbecue chicken bacon. Notice all the options that you have here. This first set of options is only to modify items to be taken off. This is not where we're going to be adding additional items to the pizza. So here we have a barbecue chicken bacon pizza. Let's say the customer wants no tomato. In order to ring in it with no tomato, you're going to hit the tomato key first, and then hit the no key. And if you notice, it will show up as no tomato now. Now you're going to accept the selection. Now this brings us to our next screen, where we can add the chargeable toppings. So let's say somebody has a barbecue chicken and bacon pizza, and would like to add green peppers to it. We simply hit green peppers, accept the selection. Now we come to the next screen. This is where we have a few modifications that can be done here. We have half and half, which is going to be half one topping, half another topping. So if it's 2 toppings, for a specialty pizza, this won't be quite as useful. We have a button for light cheese, light sauce, square cut, and well done. If none of these apply, go ahead and click finish. Now the item has appeared over here. And it says 9-inch barbecue chicken and bacon, no tomato, add green peppers. Now let's say that I made a mistake and the customer wants to add chicken, extra chicken to it too. We're going to double tap onto the item. We have a few options here. We can hit edit item or item comments. The item comments is going to work like the modifier, the special instructions, as it did in micros. First we're going to edit the item. We can go back to the add topping. You can edit the toppings, add toppings, and go back to instructions and modify any of these from this point. Here we're going to hit chicken, as it's going to be for extra chicken. We're going to finish, and now it has a charge for the chicken and the green peppers, as those are additional toppings. Well, let's say that's all on this total for this order. I'm going to hit total. Now we have a choice here. We have a choice between e-request, blocks, dining service staff, cash, Buck ID, or credit card. For delivery purposes, we will never use cash. We can use credit card, Buck ID, blocks, and e-request. We will never use dining service staff for delivery. For the example purposes today, we're going to ring it out as dining services staff. So I'm going to hit the dining services staff, and I'm going to key in the Buck ID number. One drawback to this system is that it's not quite as fast with the keystrokes as what micros was, so we will need to go slow. The number is 600 908 197 4417 1320000. I will press enter. Notice that it gives me an option. It's going to charge 3 blocks. The total is $12.28 at this point. What I should probably do is ask the customer if they would like to add an additional item. But in this scenario, I'm going to go ahead and accept. Now it comes into where we key in the customer's name. Customer name for this is going to be Derek. Next is going to be the customer's phone number. And again, for delivery, this is the most important thing that we could possibly do, is get the correct phone number from the customer. 614-207-09. Oh, there. 614-207-0964. Press enter. Here we have an opportunity to select what phone company the customer's cell phone number is through. Reason being is that we can send a text message to the customer letting them know that their food has been expoed and they should be expecting their delivery soon. So in this case we will select Verizon and continue. Now we have the opportunity to enter an email. And again, with this scenario also, it sends an email to the customer letting them know that their food has been expoed once it's been expoed and will be out for delivery. If we don't want to hit this, we'll just go ahead and hit cancel. It'll take us to this screen where we're going to approve the ticket. Well, we need the address line because we exited out of the email, and how are we going to get to the delivery hall? We're going to tap the screen where the delivery hall is, and it pops up with the dialog address line. Here we will type in where they're at. So for demonstration purposes, we're going to say Baker West. And hit done. Now the order is here. Going to submit it, and that's how you do a complete order.